Surge! I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to enjoy this.
Don't get frostbite.
Right now. Right here. A sight to behold. Right now. Come on, we can do it.
You're mine. Shouldn't let your guard down. This moment will be frozen. You can run, but you can't hide. Don't get frostbite. Cut riptide.
Not now. Nice and spicy. Oh, mine to command. The night is cold. La 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 la. Stars, shine for me.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Eat this! My guiding stars. Don't be scared. Ready, steady, go!
Oh, so sorry.
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Check this out.
Boba, get them!
Don't get too close. Here's backup. Don't get frostbite.
Eat this!
Check this out. I got you covered. Oh, so sorry.
You're toast!
Don't get too close.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Cyclone! Don't get frostbite. Fracture! Confess!
Come on, we can do it! Eat this!
Oh, so sorry. Keep moving! Bring it on!
Add Astro. You have already. Add Astro. We have put. If you ever...
The one before. Ah.
We have put... If you ever...
Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
I was completely... Aw, you really know how to... Don't you worry. Not at all. I think what makes this... If I were to start knit, I certainly would...
If it isn't my favorite... But... Actually, just the two of us. Why not? It's no fun because, as you know... So, whichever way you look at it... No. Ugh. Peacefully. But you'll have a chance to see what I'm truly... Oh, really? Then, it's settled. We have put... If you ever have...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of...
but...
Hopes? That's odd, 'cause I mean... But what? This far out
Huh?
Don't fret, no, but if you dally and...
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
I thought I heard something.
We'd better watch out.
Oh, really?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so
And as for this Outlander, the honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror. Otherwise,
What? Did the
we can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a... Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're at, many people have made...
So...
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be...
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Is that Albedo?
The word on the street, the views and scenery...
But... Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Who are you? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting.
What's up with paint?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow!
You can find these but take a look at the in the cyclical...
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got this. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What?
So Sister Rose... But back to the point. I see. Then, if I've heard a bit of... I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possible... Excellent. If I could procure your assist... forgive...
Whoa, whoa!
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow...
Well, if you...
I beg to differ, but you're not from the known world. By
shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a change of...
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constant...
has a question.
I don't know. Using alchemy after awakening.
No! Paimon's got a brain!
Well,
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
well, let's just say the subject of how you're able to freely... Firstly, Do you have any extra organs? Fascinating.
What a stupid... And another thing!
I was merely considering the possibility that... Oh, but that would mean that...
Hey!
In that case, given that there's clear... Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. Let me lure a few...
Huh?
Direct and clear up. Naturally, if you're...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare your...
Disappear!
Motion to compel! Inadmissible evidence!
Time for retribution! Verdict is...
Great work. If you're injured, I have a few emergency... Excellent. Now that we know that the...
Internal...
It's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically...
Sounds kind...
Don't worry.
And...
If anything unexpected occurs, well, that's not just a warning. If an internal... Yes, that's an It's a type... I'll take you to my camp. All going to plan...
Paimon? Let's keep our eye...
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello!
Whoa! Look at...
I think the most rational direction would be to following this
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, a cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy in that sense.
Yes, sir.
After all, we've got our primary... If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world...
Ah, it would. Paul, speaking of data, to complete our research...
Great, I'll leave you to it. looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on. You said you tried some already.
Oh, this was the result I was. This potion channels elemental power into the body. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary.
So you knew you'd be.
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, in conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone.
Paimon.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good thing about people are the same when you're sick, but a peculiar... For example, a human can't... To sum up, Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Having you...
Not bad.
You can...
Is he trying to join?
If you're interested...
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. Well, there may be take to that for it, but worlds may... So, I think answering this question calls for the same method. No. You shan't. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your best effort?
What's with the disappointment?
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. Anyway.
Cooking?
Not only is this...
That does sound yummy, though.
I'll leave you to it then, if there's anything...
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it... Let's just...
That was fat.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need it.
That was fast. An average as far as the proliferation unless...
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated.
Not to worry. And here's your...
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were...
I can tell that you're good. Not that Paimon...
Hey! But you do and you're right!
Yes. There are all manner... I managed to retrieve...
Paimon's barely...
Don't worry if you can't... If you had... I must have...
So... Guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it! This must be electrohypostasis powder!
Goodness. I'm wondering... This...
Yep!
Unfortunately, only a never...
You mean...
Don't be disheartened. I have to commit... Right then. Up until now, in essence, looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million... I know of a location. Not necessarily. Not if you know of whichever method you choose. I will factor the time.
The opposite side.
Without limitation, some of us would. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then, if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. Your reputation.
But you follow.
Me? If it turns out, the innumerable.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about gold, petrified trees, the essence of. I'm willing to pour all my energy, all these things that's.
Oh, so that.
Precisely.
So after all the.
Of course not. Now, follow me. I imagine you must have encountered more than a few. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test. I'd like you to explore. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruin. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and test. So, let's see you. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Windblade!
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Verdict is...
Motion to compel! Incinerate!
Time for retribution!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is... Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to... There's still a lot to learn about them. Let me make a copy first.
Another thing, seems like if you want the reward...
I've truly gained a lot. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to... Unless you can think...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced. I most certainly did not. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a... I'd sooner believe you were tricked.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even...
It doesn't matter. I'm only concerned...
No way!
With an alchemist of his level, in any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat...
So... what are you gonna do?
I've investigated everything else. But for insurance now then, which is what I was hoping.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
We should be able to see what's... You're back. Good time. You took quite a while. Did you get time for the results? But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer...
You couldn't tell that? We spent all day...
Please, have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have... I mentioned in the only other... But imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from is not nurturing otherworldly life also.
Paimon thought...
Life is a manifold, a short life. So, do you understand what I meant?
Albedo...
Thank you both. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flat. I mean, at a time in the future, if the need arises, well... I made a point throughout of but what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections. If, one day, can I rely on...
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Be on your guard, traveler.
Oh, why's that?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is...
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that... Well, if... I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been too...
Footprints, eh?
While the Milliliths...
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
This moment will be frozen.
The room! Wrap up the flame!
Verdict is...
You can't run from death. No escape!
Burn! Disappear!
Motion to compel.
Pay your dues!
Don't get frostbite.
Time for retribution!
Prepare yourself!
Burn!
No escape! Yes! Can't run from death!
Verdict is...
I suppose this will do.
Invisible evidence! Incinerate!
Burn!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Verdict is...
Motion to compel.
With the wind!
Well, that's one day. Let's keep looking around.
Hey you! Check this out!
What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops.
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute.
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the... Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research. It's always nice to meet someone else who like...
Yeah,
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
we just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely.
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops isn't...
Um...
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's
I'm just trying to help.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my...
You came all the way from...
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the...
My brother said I should take it with me. He said...
Your brother makes a good point. Your family must be super...
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right. Now you make a pinky promise. You keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kind. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Snezhnaya? Oh, how about the Northland Bank?
Oh, right! Finally,
There's no end to it. Another test subject. Another test subject. Burn! I got careless.
I suppose this will do.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Verdictus.
wrap up the flame!
Wind blade.
Burn!
I suppose this will do. We'll need more where that came from.
Are you here to...
Retribution!
The more, the merrier.
Disappear!
Incinerate! Blink!
Victors? I suppose this will do.
Here,
This way will be frozen in time.
Burn!
Cool it.
Time for retribution!
I tried to hide.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Oh, so sorry.
Motion to compel.
Burn!
I see through you. I miscalculated.
At the ready. Go, go, Baron Bunny!
With the wind! Back into it!
I will end it.
Verdict is...
Don't push your luck.
You will pay for that.
Almost.
No slacking off!
Dodge this! I slipped up. This helmet will be frozen in time.
Time for retribution!
It isn't time for a break!
This isn't
My duty at an end.
I suppose this will do.
Next time.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a...
Huh? What is he doing? Yay, my brother!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother... What a nice surprise, Tooser. How are the others?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser?
Well, what happened? And then, when I got off, I just kept walking. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for. And also, cool.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous.
Okay, I promise.
I'm not mad at you. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot...
Yep, I always... Oh, so you did notice...
Forgive me, I know we've had our differences up to now, but... Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that. Just doing my part. As for who... I'm much... You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every
Whoa!
Maybe not right now. Not well...
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking...
So Tooster said something?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child working with toys, I don't want the older ones already know... As I was saying, I remember...
That's right!
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so... Yes, Ekaterina. I will...
Hey!
But Master Child, would it not...
A bet is a bet, isn't it?
Are you going off to...
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little...
Sure, I really...
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you... Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this if need be.
Looks like we'll be hanging out... So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store? Huh? What are they called? Kites! The kid...
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a
That's right! How do you play with these kite things?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly.
Wow, that's amazing!
Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky.
Well, I can do custom builds.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself.
I'll manage.
We should be fine. Child was, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know... Well, so, yes, technically, either way, it's time to talk price.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my...
Thanks.
Worry not.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome.
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must...
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spice...
Is it really that bad?
My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar.
Wow, we've got a real rich... Looks like Wanman Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste.
Will that be all?
What do you...
Giving the people what they want is... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to...
Whoa, there seems to be a... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are Of course, we aren't going to demand price.
Is it just Paimon? Or our Still... Surely there must be a little room for...
Ah, you folks. Please sit wherever you like.
I thought it was just...
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Whatever. So where do you want to go next?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first...
Good idea! The hustle and bustle at...
Are the waves here always...
Given Liyue's club, Paimon is kind of the traveler's This place is Liyue's commercial hub. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the... yeah... Paimon, well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the... Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he was...
That metal hook is huge, and it gives...
This is an anchor. Docked ships...
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore...
Commodore Hook? Is this...
My brother always sends me a really Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow. Using Fatui funds for personal gain? But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Hey! Quit running up! That's where they sell fish? Wow.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small?
He's just a curious kid. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by,
maybe 200 times your size. There are legends in my hometown about it. I told my brother about it, and he went. A few days later, he returned with the humongous.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of...
Hey, Mr. Knight!
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired?
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just...
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't
want to... Yep. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Child said that he'd be by the river.
Yay! Let's go!
Good. Nothing of value behind.
Next time.
Found him! There's... Wait, he's talking...
You know what I'm here...
Oh, you got lit. If you want to join up...
Uh-huh. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother?
Well, why, yes, of course. The greatest toy salesman in Snezhna.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not?
Toys!
Wow.
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter.
I'll say it again.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a brute?
Alright then. I'll make things a little easier for you. Well then. What?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until... Truth be told, if you think you're up...
An initiation test, eh?
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem. Yeah. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty...
Brother, what do we do?
Please, hold on a moment, sir. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wants...
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, We're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was Insider. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still has...
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a
Makes sense. Owing money is...
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must...
No, it's not that. What we mean... But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business.
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch...
do I have to? Now...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in...
Well, all right then, I'll go.
Do you have to keep...
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh and...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough... Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself... To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good... Wait! Where's Tusser? We were too big... Did he sneak off to follow his brother? Either way, let's head over there...
Good. Leave nothing.
Tusser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are real...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price...
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a rough...
Hands-on training.
After all,
Hey, did...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
Am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir!
That's the... Now come at me, you...
This? careless.
Who's next?
This time, it's not so easy. Quickly. You need to hurry up. I will end you. This
disappear.
Well done.
No time to die.
Cook this through. It's no problem. Freeze quickly.
Burn! Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
This is bad. I guess this is it.
You can run, but you can't hide. You're mine.
You can't run. Well. Just catch you down. This.
This moment will be frozen in time. Riptide!
No slacking off! This one's well done. My work. You need to hurry up!
Dodge this!
Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This was well done!
Flash! And I willingly yield!
Shouldn't get careless.
Well then, do you all...
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all, in other words, you've done well.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish dismissed!
Brother! You were amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken...
Yikes! That's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you... It puts a great strain on my butt. I still haven't fully recovered. Anyway, I'm no Senora.
The Foul Legacy transformation? I want to learn to fight too. I want to be...
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't... I can teach you. But think...
I want to protect...
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques.
Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser?
But, you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to...
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to...
Well, how about this?
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy... Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. As your brother, it's only right for me to...
Exactly! Are you sure this is a good idea?
You should come along too, Traveler! This time...
let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of...
The brothers are ganging up on us again.